Good morning. I'm going to jump right into this. This is my mom's favorite Christmas song, besides Silent Night. You know, I love Silent Night. But I Saw Mama Kissing Santa Claus is also my favorite. It just fills my heart with glee. I miss my mama. We all do, don't we? We all miss our mamas, don't we? Here it is. I Saw Mama Kissing Santa Claus for my mama. And then I'll tell you a little story called 10-Speed Christmas. Okay, so when I was 12 years old, the summer I was 12 years old, and I was getting ready to go into the seventh grade, and I had like a 3-speed, weird 3-speed Western flyer bike or something like that, and I had kind of outgrown it. I was tired of it, because I got it like in the third grade, and anyway, summertime, I was hanging out down on Riverside Drive with the kids down there with whom I just love those kids down there, and here came our friend Ann, and she was riding. She was on the first 10-speed I'd ever seen, everywhere, anywhere, in print, on TV. And I was like, oh my God, what is that? She was like, it's 10-speed. On top of that, she was sweet enough to say, do you want to try it? And oh my God, we all tried it. And I was like, I went home and was like, you all don't understand. This is a completely different animal. I know, but this is a 10-speed. There's nothing about it except having 2 wheels. There's nothing about it that's similar to the bike that I have. And it's so cool. If you could just see the one that Ann's got, it's so great. And then Pooter Smith got one. So then there were 2 in town. Ooh, and so I said, can I please have one for Christmas? And my parents said, look, we're in this big recession thing going on here, and your mother just closed her shop because she decided to retire, so we're on half the income, and those cost like $100 or more. And I was like, is that too much to ask? And they're like, listen, we're just gonna scrape on by like we have the past couple of Christmases, and you'll be happy because you'll probably get 3 pairs of acrylic dress socks out of it, and maybe an orange. And I was like, okay. So Christmas Eve came around, and we had an early sit-down dinner, like a late lunch, and I remember my Mama and Papa were there, and it was still daylight outside as we were finishing that early dinner, late lunch. And I said, completely messed this up, but I'm not going to redo this. We were having dinner, and my dad said, hey, Sammy, listen, I'm just going to cut to the chase with you because you're 12 years old and you're old enough to know. I'm not breaking your heart by saying that you know about Santa Claus, right? So here we go. We got you that 10-speed that you wanted. Unfortunately, it came in a big box, and I just went ahead and spent the last couple of days when I could working on it. I got it together, and it's in your mother and my bedroom. So just know that it's there. Be happy. I'm sorry to ruin your surprise, but I didn't want you to get surprised the other way either, And I was like, oh, that's so cool. But so anyway, we finished our dinner, and I said, oh, it's still light outside. I think I'll go for a walk. And My dad said, have a good walk, son. And I went out the back door and around the side of the house and up to the maple tree at the corner. And then I just turned around and made a beeline. My parents' front bedroom windows were a big bay window in front of the house. And it had roller blinds that were usually pulled down pretty low. They were probably like this. I don't know. You know, if company was coming or something, they would lift it up. But most of the time, they were about here. And anyway, I made a beeline over to that window. And put my face up to that glass. And as my eyes were adjusting to the darkness inside, I saw a pair of eyes staring right back at me. It was my dad. He knew exactly what I was going to do. And he went in there and he was like, and it was the funniest thing that ever happened. I almost had a heart attack, and then I got laughed at for like years over that. It was sweet, though. It was really sweet. And God, I love that 10-speed baby. We were zipping around then. So that's a happy little Bloomfield, Kentucky Christmas story for you, if you even made it through to the end. This is just my fun little extra creative outlet now. I like to play a little tune, tell a little story, and that's it. It's nothing fancy, and you probably don't even like it, but you know what? I do, and ever since like November the 6th, the most important thing to me is my happiness, because that's how most of America is now, our own personal happiness. And I wish you your own personal happiness. I hope that everybody you love is blessed. That's all I'm going to say. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye.